Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at a repaint of a figure which nobody bought in the first place and nobody wanted this time, and it's just the same figure essentially, and nobody's gonna buy it again. Ms. Marvel, part of the Abomination Build-A-Figure wave of Gamerverse, Marvel Legends. Why? Avenger, and that lady. What the heck? Well, who's buying? Who wants this? Does anybody want this? I'm just curious. Let me know in the comment section below. Maybe everybody wants it. That's fine. But I asked and I didn't hear any responses that were positive. Anyway, the figure wasn't great the first time and it's not great again. So let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. This figure stands just about 5 3/4 inches, which makes it pretty close to 14.5 centimeters, give or take. And good God, the proportions on this figure are a nightmare. Holy macaroni. Look at that waist to hip ratio. Holy crap. It is incredible. Not only that, look at the waist to shoulder ratio. Or waist to chest ratio. Any of the other ratios. This is nuts. Her shoulders are the same size as her entire rib cage. What the heck happened to this thing? I'm not saying she needs bigger chesticles. I'm saying her entire body anatomy is jacked. Like crazy terrible. That is not, anybody who doesn't agree with me doesn't know what humans look like, because look at her thigh. This part of her thigh, the little part of her thigh, is the same size as her rib cage. It's nuts how janky this figure looks. And then skinny little arms into giant bulbous shoulders. It's very weird. It's unsettling. It's off-putting. She's got huge lower legs, which Hasbro tends to do anyway. They're really long lower legs on their figures. They're not supposed to be. They should be shorter than the upper leg, but they're huge. This is just nuts. The only way it looks better is if you use her giant hands, because then you can't tell. But good grief. There are some good things about it though. If you're still watching, if you haven't clicked it and reported me to Tumblr, this figure has a really nice paint job. That logo there, lightning bolt, is good. The little gold stripes on the shoulders, not bad. The face, actually painted pretty well. And the thing that I'm most impressed with, and it's not a really important thing, but these little details back here on her scarf, very nicely done. That's not an easy thing to paint in a factory, and they did a good job. So there are some benefits. There are some, well, not benefits. It's not a benefit. It's a good thing for the figure. It's not like you're gonna walk around town, look at the benefits I got. No, I don't think you're gonna do that. If you do, you're weird. So yeah, the paint job's good on this figure, but the rest, holy crap, it's bad. So aesthetically speaking, I mean, the head sculpt's nice, I guess. Sorta. I know it is. It's a good head sculpt. I'll give it a 4 just because the head sculpt and paint job, but those proportions make it undesirable in every way. Overall, as a figure, no. Holy crap, I can't get over it. I cannot get over that. It doesn't look human. It's nuts. And don't say she's got the stretchy and largy ability, because that's not what's happening here. Unless she just said hips. You use that ability exclusively. That's not what's happening. Don't justify it. It's wrong. Okay, next thing is accessories. We have her big parts, which are good. So that's good. I guess that's probably all she needs. So 8 out of 10, I guess. Not bad accessories. I'll take them. Those are fine. Okay, moving on. Articulation. The head goes forward and back on the hinge nicely. That's good. It does rotate even though the hair is short, or not short, but it's right where it shouldn't be for articulation. You get enough out of it, so that's okay. No visible lollipop syndrome, that's okay. Giant shoulders, just go to town when you go to use her shoulders. You get, you know, some lymphatic issues there, but otherwise it's fine. You do get your full rotation, of course, that's fine. Single jointed elbow, slightly better than 90, and your rotation, that's good. Wrist swivel and hinge, that's fine. Is this a separate piece? It is, but is it glued on? It feels, maybe it's not no, it's a separate piece. Maybe it's glued, I can't get it to move, doesn't matter, it's there. Diaphragm joint, does it work? Yeah, it's alright. That's not a bad diaphragm joint, that'll work. That should be okay. Hips. I bet Sir Mix-a-Lot loves this figure. The hips go out to the side sufficiently well. The skirt is nicely done, if not for the crazy proportions. Going forward, yeah, you can go them forward, so that's pretty good. Do they go back? No. She doesn't really have a butt. She just has extraordinarily wide hips. So maybe he wouldn't like this video, or this figure. Thigh swivel is loose. Double jointed knees work fine. No problems there. Boot swivel is swivelly. That's good. Foot goes all the way back and all the way forward, and not a good ankle rocker, very offset. But you can rotate the boot at least, even though it'll look weird, so not bad. All in all, the articulation is fairly average for a Marvel Legends figure. A couple things are pretty decent, a couple things not so great. I'll give it a 7 for the articulation. So final verdict on this figure. 1, did anybody want it? Probably not. There's still tons of them on the store shelves, at least where I am. Obviously, I can't check everywhere. This one being a slightly different color scheme, is that going to make a difference? Probably not. Her being in that game, is that going to make a difference? Probably not. I don't know why this figure was made, and it's just not a great figure. There's not much going on here, so unless you happen to really like this character and want another figure of it, then there's no need for it. So final verdict is, holy baloney, those are really wide hips. It looks goofy and makes the rest of the figure unpurchasable as far as I'm concerned. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. The proportions just destroy this figure. It looks ridiculous. Even though it has other good things about it, that's just nuts. And all the other stuff doesn't even matter. Whether or not it's a popular character or not, who cares? It looks stupid because of those stupid wide hips and narrow chest. Like, that rib cage is just so small. So small. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, maybe you should, because I have new videos almost every single day, except for when I have nothing to review, and then I don't have anything. But I do actually have something, which is thousands of videos already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.